au pays, est-ce qu'on allait prendre la route de l'aventure? Ah, monsieur le président, un pauvre qui vote pour celui qui l'a rendu pauvre. Si on était bien au pays, est-ce qu'on allait prendre la route de l'étranger? Ah, monsieur le président, à l'Assemblée, il y a un vieux. Vraiment. Au Sénat, il y a un vieux. Wonderful. À la présidence, il y a un vieillard. Dans tout le gouvernement, il n'y a que des vieux, des vieux, des vieux. Des jeunes prennent le chemin de la Libye pour devenir des esclaves. Des jeunes prennent la route du désert pour entrer en Europe.
Good day to the beautiful people of the Cameroons, the beautiful people of British Cameroon, and the beautiful people of La République du Cameroon. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a party political broadcast by myself, Maître Mola Alex Dive-Lissinger, the leader of British Cameroon National Party. Ladies and gentlemen, our right to swing our fists ends where somebody else's nose begins. Today, I've come to address this issue. It's a political issue because a lot of people in the Cameroons, they don't know what is politics or party politics. Most people think politics is only about elections. When it's an election, imagine you're Ronaldo or you are a top footballer like Ronaldo and other top footballer. They have been playing football all the season. Then at the end of the day, Champions League, somebody comes, oh, everybody should come and join me. When they have been playing the whole season, politics is not just about standing for election, then complaining after that they have rigged the election. Ladies and gentlemen, in the laws of the Cameroons, Article 65, I don't know if people read it, because sometimes when you want to do politics, understand the law, wherever country you are. Article 65, which says the preamble is part and parcel of the Constitution of La République du Cameroun. In its Universal Declaration of Human Rights, it says, we are all entitled to our opinion, and nobody should try to forbid it. It also says everybody is free to associate with whoever they want to, and nobody should stop or force somebody to join them. Those are the rules, the Constitution, the principle in our Constitution. The reason I'm here today is because I find it incongruous and grotesque that every time people in the Cameroon, some people feel, not all, or all opposition, they must come as one. Is opposition an ideology? Opposition is not an ideology. Since 1992, ever since they reintroduced multi-party politics in the Cameroons, I've never seen the candidate go or stand for election with a manifesto. They do what they call politics of personality cult. That's why Mr. Biya have been defeating them. I heard some of them, they say opposition are divided. Ask them to name 5 opposition or 10 opposition political parties in the Cameroons. They don't even know the names. But they say opposition, there are 300 and something. Ladies and gentlemen, in the United Kingdom, we have 393 political parties. How many of them do you know them? We know about 3 or 4 or 5. 7 major opposition. Labour Party, Conservative, Liberal Democrat, the Green Party, Sinn Féin in Northern Ireland, and Scottish National Party. But we have 393 political parties. But it's a democratic country. You cannot come and be telling people that we should join. Ladies and gentlemen, if you take out of that 393 political parties in the United Kingdom, you take all of them, let me say you take about 300, you say let them join and face the main political party, they will never win. Because you have a political party doesn't make you win an election. That's what we don't know. What makes you to win is somebody who stands and have principles and policies. And for the last 30 years, all the political parties, they have never talked about manifesto. So it is not in 2025 that you will come and be copying British Cameroon National Party. We have been talking about manifesto from time immemorial. We are the only political party. Ladies and gentlemen, it is very important to know that being opposition doesn't mean all of you have similar ideology as opposition. You could be an opposition. Your ideas are similar to the ruling party. So we should stop these things. Before you do politics, understand how politics works. Mr. Bello Buba is an opposition based in government. It means he agrees with what CPGM they are doing. Issa Chiruma is an opposition based in government. Jean Didier Momo, opposition in government. You know the rest. So stop saying that opposition, they should come together. If you want to come together as opposition, go and look for people who have similar ideology like yourself, and you come together. In politics, you don't stand and be forcing opposition to join you. What you do is simple. I can go to Marwa. I look at what they want, their problem. I draft my manifesto. Example, I can say the minimum wage in Cameroon, I will increase it. The voters will look at it and they will decide to vote me or not. I could say, like our policy in British Cameroon National Party, equal status. We don't believe in federalism because federalism simply means you transfer power. Decentralization simply means you transfer power. But the point is, you are going to be transferring that power to who? British Cameroon National Party believe in order to transfer power, we have to recognize these two countries that came together. Once as we recognize this equal status, two countries that came together, then we can say the French institution like ENAM, ENS, Gendarmerie, Military Tribunal, France CFA, CEMAC should be in La République du Cameroon, while our liberal institution, our jury system, our police should be in British Cameroon. That's why we are against federalism. Federalism does not solve the Anglophone problem. Scotland is being recognized as a country in the United Kingdom. Nobody have changed the name since they came with England. They are recognizing them. They are Scotland. They still maintain their name. But they have changed British Cameroon their name, while La République du Cameroon is having the same name. So if you are a political party, you don't share my political opinion. They say we should come together. Come together under what basis? Most of you are talking about coming together. You haven't got a single seat in parliament. Politics is local. We of British Cameroon National Party, we want local politics. We want the council seat. We want to win, members of parliament. That's what we want to do. But some of you, you see, you cannot even win one seat in your village where you come from, council seat, but you want everybody to stand behind you. We must stop this nonsense. When you talk opposition, who is an opposition? Opposition, let me first tell you what's a political party. A political party is about people with similar ideas or beliefs, similar. So they come together because they have something in common. So if you have different political party, it means they don't have similar political ideology. So how do you want to bring them together? An opposition political party is the largest party that is not in government. So if we look at the parliamentary seat in the Cameroons, CPDM have got 52 seats. UNDP have got 7 seats. So if UNDP was not in government, they would have been the official opposition. That's how it works. SDF have got 5 seats. PNCR have got 5 seats. So all of them, they should have been the opposition. But what happens? They have 5-5. They are not together, so they cannot be an opposition. Again, all over the years, SDF, they have been fooling the people that they are opposition. When Bandam was in government as the vice president of the National Assembly, once as you are in government, you cannot be an opposition because you are in government. It has to be the largest political party that's not in government. These are things that we don't understand in the Cameroons. We think that politics is about manipulating people, jumping to stand in front. Everybody should come behind me. That's not politics. You should understand how it works. There are different forms of political ideology. Since 1992, you ask an SDF militant, what does Social Democratic Party stand for? They don't even know. The reason I say they don't know, because we have seen presidential election upon presidential election, they don't talk about the things that matter. That Social Democratic Party talks about it. That's why I say they don't know. You have anarchism, you have communists, you have conservative, you have feminism, political party, you have liberalism, different ideas. So how can you tell people with different ideology to come together? How does it work? Stop telling people to join you. In politics, you speak to the voters. You tell the voters what you're going to do. This is my economic policy. This is my housing policy. This is my environmental policy. This is what I will do with taxation. This is what I will do with policing. This is what I will do with equal opportunity, fishery, agriculture. You tell the people. You should be talking to the people. Stop wasting your time and telling adults who have different political opinion from you to join you. Nobody is going to join you. In 1992, when they joined, what happened? Mr. Biya had 39%. Fundi had 35%. 1997, what happened? Mr. Biya had what? Is it 97%? Hugwele had 2%. 2004, Mr. Biya had 70%. Fundi had 17%. 2011, Mr. Biya had 77%. Fundi had what? 10%. 2011, Biya had 70%. Kamto had what? 14%. So why can't you know? Can you not win Biya? One, anything have changed? No. It's the same system. They have tightened the system. Take note, in 1992, when Fundi won, it was the first election after the reintroduction of multipartyism. And there, it was more lax. So Fundi had at least 35%, Biya had 39%. That's the official result. But after 1992, the CPDM have been tightening things. Elekam, Constitutional Council, they are controlling everything. So in 1992, it was a surprise to Mr. Biya. All along, Mr. Biya have tightened things that is difficult to win him. Where have the opposition been? Those are things that you would have been challenging. But opposition, it seems as if most opposition is Mr. Biya who sent them to come and disrupt things to make him to look legitimate. Because SDF have been in bed with Mr. Biya, with CPDM for a long time. We know that. We know SDF is part of CPDM. They just come there to make Mr. Biya to be legitimate. They don't question the role of a government. We have a government that does nothing. They don't even know the function of a government. They don't know their constitution. They breach their constitution. They torture people. The economic is not functioning. All of our things or our natural resources is being given to foreign countries instead of us manufacturing in our own country. But no opposition, they don't talk about that. If you ask opposition in the Cameroons, how are you going to stop the French cooperation agreement about manufacturing our money, CEMAC, determining our interest rate, monetary policy? They don't know, but they want to be president. Ladies and gentlemen, what looks like a duck, quacks like a duck, walks like a duck, it's a duck. These people, you look the modus operandi, the way they are operating, most of them, you know, they are just there to legitimize CPDM. So that they say, oh, there was competition, then Mr. Biawi. That's what they always do. If you ask them, ask any of them, I can tell you my policies ever since I was a boy. I've always stood for equal status. I believe that politics is an alternative to war. And when that time comes, when we'll fight, we'll change the system and reform it. We believe that in such a system, we will be able to stand as parliamentarians and claim most of the seats in Northwest and Southwest British Cameroon. It means the people have given us the mandate, and that will be equal status. Our party is the most feared party in the Cameroons, especially by the ruling CPDM political party. We have the experience, we have the knowledge, we have the probity, we have the integrity. People have used arms in Ireland, Republic of Ireland. People have used arms in Northern Ireland. It did not work. What did they do? They create a political party, target the seat in Republic of Ireland. That's how they became independent. Northern Ireland to Sinn Féin party. We don't have nationalist party in the Cameroons. British Cameroon National Party is the only nationalist party. So nobody can ask me, come and join me. I will not join you because we don't have the same ideology. It's like you're giving a rat granite to keep. Most people, they don't believe in equal status. They believe in federalism. And I'm telling them they don't know what is federalism. Federalism means transfer of powers. So if they transfer power, okay, we went for the major national dialogue. What happened after that? They said special status. The debate was about Northwest and Southwest. But they have given regional assembly in the entire countries. So if they say federalism, they will give it to who? In the United Kingdom, they say decentralization. They gave it to their countries. Scotland, we know Scotland. Northern Ireland, we know it. Wales, we know it. So if they say decentralization or federal, they will give the power to who? I see some of you say 10 states, 2 states. No, we don't have to talk about those things. It is about if the country is heterogeneous or homogeneous. The Cameroons is heterogeneous. We have 2 inherited culture, 2 countries. So you have to acknowledge that 2 countries came together. Then you distribute the powers to that 2 countries. Then again, we have to acknowledge that we are different ethnicities. They will make all the ethnicities to be autonomous. That's what we British Cameroon National Party will stand for. All tribes are nations. All tribes in the Cameroons must be autonomous. So no tribe will discriminate on another tribe. That's what we call ethnocultural democracy. Then we have to respect the 2 countries that comes from. So English institution in British Cameroon, French institution in French Cameroon. And that's what we are looking for. So nobody should come and be disturbing people. We should come together. Come together. We have been hearing this come together, especially from Anglophones. When Dr. Endeli told us, don't join these people. What happened? Muna and Foncha, small BC, Cameroon, our country, they went and joined Ahijo. They stayed there for more than 40 years. What did they agree with Ahijo? Oh, we were fooled. How can they fool adults? The truth is, it's politics of Bel Air. If some of you can displace A very learned and educated person like Endeli because you want to be in front. You cannot go and be a pilot when you cannot pilot a plane. That's the problem with us Anglophones. So they stay there. Oh, Aijo did this. Aijo, a civil servant in P&T, was so intelligent than all of you. That was not true. It's about Bel-Air politics in the Cameroon among Anglophones. Before you join Aijo, you say, oh, that we should have agreed on this. Did Aijo stop you? You came together, another country. You say, okay, we should agree. Okay, how did you decide on using franc CFA with Aijo? How did you agree when we had shillings? It's not true. It's because you people were fighting for position rather than protecting the interests of our people. It was about position. How did you come about that it was Aijo who was supposed to be the president? Why not Pa Foncha or Muna? Why not? How come did you agree? So this thing that we always say, Muna and Foncha, they were innocent. They were not innocent. Anglophones who are incompetent like to stand in front of us. It doesn't happen like that in La Republique. Bello Buba is a qualified man. Chiruma is well experienced. Late Kabralibi, late Daikole Daisala was intelligent. Gaga Hama, look at their politicians. They have knowledge. Toby Bida, Ugweleng. But when it comes to Anglophones, they like to force incompetent and illiterate people to be in front of them. So we have political party. For those of you who want incompetent people to be your leaders, go and join their party. We have passed that stage. When we fought for multi-partyism again, what was happening? That one-party system in Anglophone. Nobody should create another party, only SDF. What happened? Alaji Titam for Fomukon, a Bali young man, was murdered. Say, why did you create a party? It's only SDF. Ambazonia start again. Oh man, Cardinal Tubi came. All Anglophones should come together. Is Anglophone a political party? Why is it that it's only in the Anglophone area, not French side? Every time there's democracy, some people want to force everybody to come under one umbrella. Don't you guys know politics? The reason we were annexed is because some people always force us to come together, then they go and sell us to La Republique. It will never happen. Maitre Mola, Alex, Ndivel, Lissinger have come to stay. Opposition need opposition. As opposition, we need to be watching each other. We need to be protecting each other. Because when you put everything in one basket, that person will go and betray you. But if we have other political party, people have alternative. If you go and betray us, people will follow the party. The people who have probity and integrity. The people who mean good for our people. That's how it works. So ladies and gentlemen, stop forcing people. Go and read Article 65 of the Constitution before you come and be forcing people to be with you. Nobody is going to be with you. Do you know how they create political party? The Conservative Party in the United Kingdom they created it, in 1912. Liberal Democrat, 1988. Scottish National Party, 1934. You see, you go to South Africa, ANC was created in 1912. So you see party that they have created for a long time. They are working hard. You just come from nowhere. Everybody should come and join me. Do you know how to create a party? Go and create a party and work and get your own confidence so that the voters, they will trust you. Don't do those things. Even if you take 300 parties, I say we have 393 parties in the United Kingdom. Take 300, they join together and face the two big parties. They will never win. It's about you having policy. You implanting your policy for years upon years upon years. Then people will vote for you. So that thing that we think, if all of us will come together, we'll win election. No. Do you think how many opposition political parties in that 300 and something, do they even know them? Go and ask people in the Cameroons, do they know Maitre Alex Lissinger? British Cameroon National Party. 1 in 2 will say they know this party, they know me. So because people have party doesn't mean they know them. We are the only party that we have been holding the government, scrutinizing them, criticizing their policies, only British Cameroon National Party. our leadership. And even before we create the party, we have been criticizing the government from time immemorial. Most opposition political party, when we started fighting for Anglophone problem, Fundi was CPDM, Bello Buba was CPDM, most of you were CPDM, all the opposition. Maitre Mola Zedivelisinga have been opposition from day one, from time immemorial. We have the credibility, probity, integrity. That's what you need in politics. It's not about when election comes, people appear, they disappear. Stop telling people, opposition to come together. What is your policy? And what we are calling, we are challenging all the parties in the Cameroon. Come and let's have that first political debate in the Cameroons, including Mr. Bia. You people are scared to have political debate, but you want people to join you. I don't join people who are less competent than myself. If you're good, we debate. I know you're good. I might say, okay, I'm behind you. But you cannot just sit when you cannot tell us what you stand for. We think that we are still doing old style politics of personality call. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been a party political broadcast by myself, Maitre Mola Alex Ndivelisinga, the leader of British Cameroon National Party. Anglophones are not a political party. Go and create a political party. We have differences of ideology. Let the voter decide. Ciao.
Docteur, tout Joseph, professeur à Los Angeles. Comment pouvez-vous nommer un individu à un poste pendant 25 ans? 20 ans tirant de tant. Vous partagez le pouvoir avec vos familles. Vous partagez le pouvoir avec vos amis. Vous partagez le pays avec vos familles. Vous partagez le pays avec vos familles. Et après que ils ont volé, vous appelez les béliers, les attrapés. Et après quand ils ont volé, vous appelez les béliers, les attrapés. Qui les avait nommés d'abord dans ce poste-là? C'est toi qui les avais nommés, papa.